Hello everyone, welcome to this beautiful autumn day for another episode of Mark on Comics. Today what I've got for you is a review of 8 comic books for this week and maybe another week, but I'm not exactly sure, but 8 comics that I'm going to review for you. And I want to remind you, this episode is sponsored by no one. So all my reviews are going to be honest and accurate because nobody's paying me to say them. So first off, I've got Local Man 25. Another back cover. Oh, look, they both have. Oh, maybe that one does. So maybe that's the real cover. But this cover, it's drawn by Marat Michaels. So I've got Marat and Tony on the book. And what I have to say is that not a huge fan of the art. I didn't think it was awesome. And it's by Tim Seeley and Tony Fleece. So, I mean, it's not bad. You know, not bad, but I didn't think it fired on all cylinders. Now, I've missed quite a few issues of Local Man, so I'm a little confused, but that's my fault, not Tony, not Tim. It's my fault for falling behind on Local Man. But story was okay, art was okay, so the story was enough to boost this up to a 4-star review. So next, I've got Absolute Batman #1. So, Absolute Batman is written by Scott Snyder, and Nick Dragotta is the artist. And I, of course, did not know what to really expect. But all in all, I thought it was very well done. Scott told a really nice story, I thought. Hold on. Look at this page by Nick. Really, really impressive. Kind of reminiscent of Frank Miller, in my opinion. One last page here. So, Absolute Batman, the story was really, really good. And Nick's art, said, it's not firing on all cylinders, but it's pretty good. So I am also giving Absolute Batman #1 4 stars. Next, we move on to Jeff Lemire's Minor Arcana. So I like Jeff's art. It's different, definitely different. Come on, new page. Give me another page. There we go. So I thought, Jeff, the story started out really, really good. And then something happened, and we get reminded that the lead character is not a nice person, not really interested in her much at all. But the story was decent. So I'm going to stick with Minor Arcana. As I said, this was issue #2. I'm going to stick with Minor Arcana and see what goes on from here. All in all, did I love it? No, it was okay. So I am giving Minor Arcana 3 stars. It was decent. And now I'm going to move because I'm burning up under this sun. So be right back. All right, that's a little bit better. I've still got the sun blaring at me, but it's not hitting my eyes almost directly. So this is a bit better. So now I will move back on to my review. Next is Amazing Spider-Man 59. So the penultimate run for Zeb Wells. 60 is his last. Then he and John Romita Jr. are off the book. So here's some of that interior artwork. The story, it was okay. It was okay. Hopefully you're getting the art. So as I said, the story was okay. Primarily, it was battle between him and, I believe, the new villain Tombstone. So had a decent ending, building up to issue 60. The artwork, John Romita Jr., it's always about the same. It's okay. So Amazing Spider-Man 59 from me gets 3.5 stars. Not great, not bad, but I am looking forward now to issue 60, see how the Zeb Wells run ends. So next, we've got the Ultimates number 5. So, not what I was expecting from the Ultimates, but that's not a bad thing. Introduces a new character. There we go. So, Ultimates 5, I liked it. I still have been really enjoying the Ultimates. Not the best book, but a really good book. So Ultimates 5 gets 4 stars from me. So now we'll move on to a new number 1 issue. The Terminator. Great cover here. But just in the back of the book, they show different covers. They have a total of 69 covers on the back. But the artwork by Luke Sparrow, I thought was acceptable. Not great, but you know what? Not bad. I do and am enjoying it. But this was definitely not expected by me. It was not what I was expecting out of the Terminator, but I did enjoy it. And then at the end, I'm not going to show you, but there's just a 2-page spread to be continued with artwork by Colin Cracker. And the writer of this 2-page is Sal Crivelli. So, new Terminator number 1, I liked it. I am giving Terminator 1 4.5 stars because it was good. I enjoyed it. Next, we've got the Exceptional X-Men number 2. So I had told you in another episode how disappointed I was with with issue number 1. You know, one of the things I'm not going to talk about, I am just going to mention here real quick, but I think it's inconsequential, doesn't matter. Kitty Pryde's sexuality. I'm not going to go anywhere with that. I think that it doesn't really affect the story. her dating life. Could be a woman, could be a man. It's not anything that I think is important. So I'm going to just get back to the main story. It was dull. It was boring. They tried to put something in there, introduce a new mutant or two, and I just didn't care for it. And then, of course, the last page, there's the surprise cliffhanger that I'm not going to reveal. Get the book if you really care. But I didn't love this. I think it was really boring, dull, kind of a little bit of exposition moves the story a little bit, but they took all these pages to do what probably could have been done in 2 pages, and then more. So I'm not impressed with Exceptional X-Men number 2. I do want to read issue number 3 just based on the cliffhanger at the end, but not really expecting very much. And if issue 3 doesn't pan out, I'm probably just going to drop Exceptional X-Men. I'm not finding any use of it whatsoever. So the art wasn't terrible, the story wasn't terrible, just boring. So I'm giving Exceptional X-Men 2 stars. That's it. Sorry, Exceptional X-Men, but do better. Do better. And the last book I have, Conquest 2099. Now, they had the other 2099 titles, which was leading up into this, one of the things that does bother me about this book is we do get to meet a new Watcher. That excites me. I am looking forward to a new Watcher. But now, she's in the 2099 titles. I really don't see how they're going to say, oh no, we'll bring her back to 2024. No, I don't get it. I don't see it. But I am interested in the new Watcher storyline. So this actually is a very, very good book, very good story, very good art. Even the cover by Linnell Francis Yu is really exceptional. So that's Conquest 2099 number 1. I'd say really this is a book that does need to be picked up. You should pick it up, read it. It's very, very good. Conquest 2099 gets 4.5 stars from me. So just, didn't hit me on all cylinders. It's not enough to go a 5, but a 4.5. I'm really impressed. I think it'll go places with this. I'm not sure if it's just a 5-issue series, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to follow it. It's good. I enjoyed it enough, and it is the highest ranking book on my reviews this week. 4.5 stars. Way to go, Conquest 99. We got Steve Orlando on the writing duties, and Abram Robertson on art. So both those men were just killing it. 4.5 stars. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you all soon, because actually I've got a little bonus from a company called Fanhome. I am building a Millennium Falcon, and I don't want to create a whole new channel for this, so I'm just adding it to some of my videos. Built the first 2, waiting monthly. I'll get new kits, and I'll be adding those to other videos as they just happen. So that's it. Enjoy the upcoming Millennium Falcon video, and I will see you all next time. Thank you, and let's go over to Millennium Falcon. All right, everyone. I am building a Millennium Falcon, and here are the first 2 kits to get started. Here is a nice map of the Millennium Falcon and the pieces and where they go. And here is magazine number 1, gives some background in the Millennium Falcon, and it also has the instructions on how to assemble it. As for the kit number 1, here is for kit number 2, which both of them are included. And then here's some things I will get. I will get a binder to put those magazines in. I'll get a Falcon cap, some mugs, a small die-cast Millennium Falcon, and a wall mount. So we'll see what happens with the wall mount and the rest. So here is kit number 1. You can see it's got some pieces in it, some screws. There's some of the cage. It is the Millennium Falcon. So that's kit number 1. And then here's kit number 2. You can see the table, the chessboard table, and some more parts to the Millennium Falcon. So I'm going to assemble these 2 kits, and then I will get back and show you the completion of the 2 kits. See you soon. All right, so here is everything put together from kits 1 and 2. There is also the gun turret, but it's not being put together at all. So you can see all the tiny screws that had to go into this. Oh, look at that, the instrument panel, the 3D board, the gun turret itself, and the cockpit back panel. So all of that assembly took me an hour and 20 minutes. So these screws are small, difficult to work with, but I managed. So that's it for this episode. Thank you.